Hey guys, I'm Ronan. Welcome to the channel. Monster Hunter Wilds had a new trailer drop today that has a ton of information, but there's even more information I found in articles and other type of blogs that wasn't shared inside the trailer itself that I'm going to share with you now today. Comment what your favorite weapon is and let me know what you're looking forward to most in Monster Hunter Wilds. Let's get into it. Starting out, will there be new weapon types in Monster Hunter Wilds? Sadly, I think this is going to be false, at least for the base game, maybe in DLC, but according to the PlayStation blog that is shared from Capcom, they stated the iconic 14 weapon types make their return, choosing from Greatsword, Longsword, Sword and Shield, Dual Blades, Hammer, Hunting Horn, Lance, Gun Lance, Switch Axe, Charge Blade, Insect Glaive, Light Bowgun, Heavy Bowgun, and the Bow. So with them specifically stating that on the blog post, I'm pretty sure we're not getting a new weapon type unless they're saving that for some type of big reveal. But at this point, I feel like they would have done that in the first trailer if that's the case. If they do add a new weapon type though, what would you want in the game? They are adding new ways to interact with your weapons. For example, the Greatsword, you can see some really cool new Greatsword animations and attacks, and as a Greatsword lover, I'm super excited for this. According to the blog post, however, there is a new type of way to play called Focus Mode. In Focus Mode, you are essentially having more precise control in how you guard, aim, and attack in order to really hit those monster weak points for big time damage. This is amazing, and I really hope this brings a lot of new control over the pre-existing weapon types. If you're already a fan of these games, I'm sure you'll have a blast. You can see though from the blog on the PlayStation post that they actually have a screenshot of the Greatsword guarding and doing that like cool like horizontal slash attack. So I'm assuming that is part of Focus Mode only, though I cannot confirm for sure. Either way though, based off the trailer, what we saw with the Greatsword, the Heavy Bowgun, you can definitely expect some really awesome new things coming for all 14 returning weapon types. What is really special, which a lot of people have predicted from the very first trailer as well, and it is now confirmed according to the blog post, in addition to acting as a rideable mount, the Seikrets enable hunters to access and switch to a secondary weapon without returning to base. Use this brand new ability to adapt quickly to the ever-changing hunts in Monster Hunter Wilds. I think that is one of the coolest changes to date. Notice here in the trailer, they have the Greatsword out, but while on the mount, they actually switch to the Heavy Bowgun and then start shooting the monster. There are some weapons I love to use against certain monsters. Greatsword is one of my all-time favorite weapons, but I don't like using it against super quick monsters. So being able to change my weapon type pretty much on the fly, I mean, as soon as you get on your mount, you can pretty much change it, I think is absolutely amazing. Thank you, Capcom, for this update. This is going to be so damn cool and useful. Immersion is going to be such a huge part of the new Monster Hunter experience. Based on the way the monsters interact, the ever-changing environments, it is going to really bring up the storytelling and gameplay, in my opinion, to a whole new level for Monster Hunter. According to the blog post, every locale, monster, and person acts on their own thoughts and motivations, combining dynamically to bring an immersive and consistently changing Monster Hunter ecosystem to life. I think that is absolutely incredible. The trailer alone shows this fantastically with the like lightning or like sandstorm that comes, and I think it is going to be just so cool. I cannot wait to see what this looks like in an ice environment, have some cool monsters like Barioth and stuff. It's going to be awesome. So how will quests work then if this is going to be more of an open world Monster Hunter game? Well, according to the blog post, whenever you encounter a large monster while out exploring the locale, you'll be able to begin that quest seamlessly, allowing for deeper immersion. Your hunter will also engage other characters in fully voiced conversations, deepening your connection to many people that you meet along the way. That alone is amazing. That means you can literally go out on a hunt, just to explore, maybe you need ore and other resources, you see a really cool monster that you need parts for, and you can just, without needing a quest or anything, flawlessly go in, do the quest, interact with NPCs. It's really bringing the environment and the area that you're playing in to life, in my opinion. But while we are on the topic of monsters, what are the monsters we see in the trailer? Let's start with the Doshaguma. It is considered a fanged beast according to the blog post, and they state it is a monster with a tough, strong looking build. Doshaguma are highly territorial and have a wide habitat range and can be very aggressive. Large packs of these monsters have sometimes been spotted. Clearly from the trailer, that is absolutely true. This monster, when I first saw it, I was like, is that like a bear? No, can't be a bear. It's like weird looking. And after seeing like the official art for it, this thing is ugly. I don't know about you, but I think this thing is really ugly, but it is really cool at the same time. Another new monster that we have is the Chatacabra. It is considered an amphibian monster, and according to the blog post, this amphibian species uses adhesive saliva to attach ore and other substances to its forelegs to strengthen itself. So I think that's pretty cool. It's a really cool design. When I first saw it, I was like, yes, crocodile monster, but it's, I guess, more of like a crocodile, like toad or frog combination. Really cool though. I think it looks really amazing in the game. Of course, you have the local herbivores, which I'm sure plenty will kill in order to get those steaks that you need. But what's interesting about the Ceratonoths is that the males are the ones with the spikes on them. The females are the ones around them. According to the blog post, the males protect the surrounding females of their species from lightning by catching lightning strikes with the well-developed dorsal horns on their backs and releasing them into the ground. They form large herds with the male Ceratonoths at the center. The other herbivore you have is the Dalthydons. These guys are basically the Monster Hunter rams from what you see with the official art. Definitely got that nice ram looking like horn despite the big like flat crest on its head. According to the blog post, these herbivorous wyverns change their habitat depending on the season. When it senses danger, it will sometimes take a defensive posture and fight back with its well-developed head shell. So what about Palamutes? Are they returning? Sadly, based off the blog post, I'm going to say no. There is bonus content if you played World and Iceborne that you can have for this game for your Palico, but there's no mention of Palamutes whatsoever. And because you do have a new riding like monster, the Seikret, a large monster for travel, you're not going to have a Palamute. I'm pretty sure Palamutes are not coming back, but who knows, maybe they will and I'm wrong. But according to the blog post, these small but nimble monsters are ridden by hunters and other members of the Research Commission. They have a strong sense of smell and can automatically take you to destinations that you specify on your map. So I like that it's not just simply, hey, go here. Because of their strong sense of smell, that's why they can go where you want them to go. So a little immersion of that, and it just really helps out when it comes to quality of life. Instead of having to consistently always know where you're going, you just point and go and your map will take you. These things are really cool looking. I love how they are like reminding me of like raptor fusions, going from like a raptor to a bird. I think that is really awesome looking and I love their colors. And that's basically all the information. There's some additional stuff in the blog post that talks about the additional things you can do with the slinger, as well as some of the characters in game. So definitely check it out. Link in the description down below if you want to read all of it for yourself. If you learned anything new, definitely let me know. And I cannot wait for this game. I will see you guys next time. Take care.